Warning! Don't play this game! Yo, what's up guys and welcome to Euphoria! Apparently this is a very big game, so let's start. I have no idea what's waiting for me. Oh, we are in a white room. Am I crazy already? Am I insane? Where am I? The room was empty, white. The ceiling, walls, floor, everything was pure white. The only hint of color was the red from the lamp shining above the door. There were no windows, the door was shut. No sound either. I couldn't hear a single thing. It was definitely silent. White, a world of white. It felt as though white would consume not only my vision but also my very thoughts. The room was neither hot nor cold, but the sterile emptiness kept away any pleasant sense of temperance. Mentally overwhelmed by the painfully white room, my breathing grew shallow, and I cautiously brought my hands to my neck. My finger touched a solid, similarly metallic object. Do I have a color on me? What is this? I felt something solid, smooth and cool, thin but hefty. It encirculated my neck like a ring. A metal ring wrapped around my neck. I could only think of one thing. I'm insane! My voice nearly escaped my lips. I breathed deeply and exhaled slowly. Something's not right, that much is obvious. Therefore, I need to remain calm. I need to handle this situation with a composed mind. But I've heard that if you have to tell yourself to calm down, it's already too late. That means I've already lost it. That does not make any sense. If you need to calm down, just tell yourself to calm down. On the other hand, it's not like anyone will keep cool after waking up under an unfamiliar ceiling. I looked around the room once again, white, silent, empty. The room was devoid of everything. Where is this? I didn't have a clue, but that seems to be the correct answer. It's very difficult to understand where you are if all around you is just a white room. I don't know why I'm here or even where here is. What did I do yesterday? I slowly ruminated on my previous actions. Okay, flashback. It was a normal day. I couldn't think of anything out of the ordinary. I woke up just like always. Went to school just like always. Returned to my dorm just like always. Went to sleep? And then I woke up here. I certainly didn't come here voluntarily. Someone must have brought me here. Who? For what reason? What's their goal? I had no idea. A string of unknowns. Nothing made sense, and I felt the need to look down at my feet. I saw the white floor and my familiar sneakers. Oh, that's right. I need to check what I'm wearing and what I have on me. If I was sleeping, that means that I wouldn't sleep with my sneakers on, right? I mean, there's some crazy people in this world that sleep with their sneakers on. I was wearing my school uniform. Wait, that's odd. I went back to my dorm, took a bath, and slept in my underwear. Meaning that whoever brought me here went off their way to put me in my uniform while I was asleep. So some stranger touched me in my sleep. Who was it? I want to know. Not exactly the most pleasant thing I've ever experienced. I rolled up my sleeves. I had no watch on. Next, I ruffled through my pockets. No cell phone either. Just as I expected. Let's put things in order. I was in a known place. My uniform and sneakers were my own. Some sort of collar was around my neck, and I was carrying anything like a wristwatch or a cell phone on me. I didn't enter this room on my own, nor do I know who brought me here. Unease and a creepy sensation assailed me, though I didn't panic. Alright, I've got something of a handle on my mentality in the situation at hand. I'm actually quite calm, I think. Are we sure that we didn't come here on our own volition? Now what, just sit around and wait for someone to save me? That doesn't suit me. There's no guarantee anyone's even coming. If that's the case, I have to do something with my own two hands. Time to get out of this room. I slowly walked forward, investigated the door in front of me. Oh, it's green now! Huh? Something had changed in the right room. The lit lamp went from red to green. My eyes started about and my ears pricked up. Did anything else change? Was anything audible? Nothing of note, outside of the lamp's light changing to green. Alright, so what now? Head towards the door, stay here. Oh, we have options, okay. Let's head towards the door. I had no choice. There was only one thing that I needed to do now that the lamp was green. I walked towards the door. I stood before it. We have a collar around our neck, but we don't have chains on us, right? So that means that our body is free. The door opened with an electronic noise before I even had a chance to touch its metallic surface. Another white room, not unlike the last one. A number of figures in there turned to me at once. What figures? Hi, is that a girl? Who are you? A girl clad in a school uniform ran up to me. I guess I turned in awe. Kanae? Kanae! That's right, there was no doubt about it. It was my childhood friend, Kanae or Kari. Okay, my name is Kei-chan. Kei-chan was born from my full name, Keisuke. Kanae has called me that for a long time. Why would Kanae be in a place like this though? Is she crying? I immediately noticed an unfamiliar and altogether apparent object around her neck. That's the same thing that I have, right? Something round with what seemed like a monitor attached to it. Yeah, it was a collar. So that must be what's around my neck as well? Rage welled up inside of me. It was infuriating to think that Kanae was also involved in this bizarre scenario. If only it was just me.
Kei-chan,
I love when games have voice acting. She must be uneasy as well, but the first thing she asked was if I was okay. That's just how Kanae is. She's so nice, she's more worried about me than herself. And that's why I have to worry about her. Yeah, I'm totally fine. How about you, What is happening? A high-pitched voice echoed in the room just as I was about to ask her if she was okay herself. Another small girl wearing a uniform vigorously embraced me. Her voice and movement, it has to be Makiba. Who is this girl? Not just Kanaya, but Makiba too? Makiba is a junior, belongs to the same club as me. Okay. Please! Am I here to save all of you? Yeah, you okay? Makiba knit her bro. Around her neck was another collar. So you all woke up in this room? I was in the room next door. I just woke up myself, and I only came here because it looked like the door unlocked itself. My room only had one door. This room has 4 doors if you count with mine, where I came from. I see. I processed information I had gathered from Makiba and Kanae. Kanae and the others were in a separate room next to mine. They had all woken up around the same time and had yet to talk with one another. We woke up at around the same time, meaning what? Were we drugged to awaken around the same time frame? I checked over who else was in the room, trying my best to grasp at some hint with what little information was present. I knew everyone there. I didn't know some of them very well, but I still recognized them all. Kanae, both my classmates and childhood friends. So everybody that you're talking about are these 2 girls. Makiba, a junior that's a year younger than me, belonging to the same club. Oh, who's this? Class rep Ando. She seemed irritated. A girl from the neighboring class and Aoi sensei, the English teacher? Yes, give me the English teacher right now. I don't care about the students. You can get rid of all of them. And Manaka, another girl from my class. Her first name is Namo, I believe. I've never really spoken to her, but she's quite popular among the guys, so I at least know her name. Manaka's eyes met mine, not really polite to stare at her. She scares me. The 2 of them look considerably more composed than the others. I guess it's just their personalities? Everyone else seemed uneasy, myself included. We all had collars around our necks as well. I can't just sit here being scared. What's important is that I'm not alone. Kanae is here with me. And all the other 6 girls, or it was 5, whatever. I couldn't care less about where we are or why we were brought here. There are more pressuring matters at hand, and our goal is as clear as day. This isn't a normal situation. We need to escape from this creepy, barren place before something happens. Look. So I'm the only guy here? So that's all of us. The sudden broadcast further disturbed us all. Everyone looked around apprehensively. The voice reverberated, and it was hard to tell just where it had originated from. Maybe from above? There might be hidden speakers above us. Oh, here's a game? Game? What game? Shut up! No! The girl from the neighboring class' sharp interruption made Ando grimace and swallow in the words. The voice continued, its tone detached. It was so modulated that it felt completely inhuman, probably developed with voice synthesis software. That's me. Knowing what this game evolves, I wonder what the game is about. Okay, so we are a group. That means there's other groups? Okay, it's only 5 doors. How difficult can that be?
それぞれ開場者と鍵穴の役割を与えられます。なお、鍵穴に使用する鍵は会場ルームのボックス内に入っています。開場者は鍵穴を選択し、鍵を使用して扉を開いてください。それでは開場者と鍵穴を設定します。設定は つの条件のもとに自動的に割り振られます。
Does it mean that somebody's gonna die?
性染色体 XY を持つ個体が介助者となります。
Okay.
性染色体 XX を持つ個体は鍵穴となります。
Keyholes.
介助者である男はボックス内の鍵を鍵穴に設置
What?
された女の口、膣、
What? What?
尻等の部位に使用してください。
What? What? That was so random. Some of the girls began to stare from the disturbing information just nonchalantly transmitted to us.
なんですって？何？今の説明変じゃなかった？
Okay, it doesn't involve murder. It involves other stuff. That's why I'm the only guy here.
使用って？
So I'm the key. I like this game already. Male unlockers, in other words, myself, are to use the keys on the keyholes, or females. Blah 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 blah. This essentially amounts to me being very rude with the girls, regardless of whatever these keys are. That will never be
ま
permitted.
たこのゲームを拒絶した場合、ルールに反する行動を取った場合、ゲームオーバーとなります。
So we have to do it. Maybe I can talk to them so we can do it consensually, you know what I mean?
ルールの説明は以上です。なお、今のルール、その他詳しい内容をご覧になりたい場合はメインルームの端末を操作してください。それではゲームを開始します。扉のランプが緑になりましたらメインルームに移動してください。
冗談じゃないわよ。
I know this is not a joke. I'm not trying to make this a joke.
みやこちゃん、
It's Mako-chan.
大丈夫だから大丈夫なわけないでしょ。
We can get to know each other before. You relax. Hey, what happened? Don't push her. Can I reach over to try and calm her down? Glass rep reacted by violently slapping your hand away?
安藤さん、落ち着いて。先生まで何を言ってるんですか？落ち着いてなんていられません。何をみんなして何をぼーっとしてるのよ。
What do you want us to do? She then began to shout in the direction where the voice seemed to have originated from.
こんなめちゃくちゃなゲームが許されるはずないでしょ。バカなこと言ってないでさっさとここから私たちを出しなさい。いい？分かってる？これは犯罪よ。
Okay, Miyako-chan, what other choice do you have? Come on. I don't wanna be here either. Stop it. Glass rep, calm down. I grabbed hold of her arm to stop her from panicking.
いやー、離して。
Hey, calm down! Shocked by her sudden frenzy, I let go the moment I touched her. Ando frantically ran away from me like she was fleeing from some wild animal, then pressed her back against the wall as she screamed.
近づかないで。あなたがこのゲームに参加するつもりならこのゲームを考えた犯罪者たちと一緒よ。同罪よ。
What do you mean? I don't wanna do anything! But She covered her ears and shook her braided hair about as she shouted.
やめて。言い訳なんて聞きたくない。私はこんなゲーム嫌よ。いや、絶対に嫌。
2の D 安藤美也子。
Imagine a bad voice is gonna say that she's gonna be the first keyhole.
それはゲームの放棄とみなしてよろしいですか？
They can withdraw? What happens if they withdraw?
こんなゲームに参加するわけないでしょ。さっさとゲームオーバーでも何でもしなさいよ。
Stop it, Ando! Don't be so
美
rash!
也子。ゲーム放棄の意思を確認。ゲームオーバーとします。
I don't like this. What is happening? What is happening? I didn't do anything. I grouped about looking for Kanae as I called out to her. Kanae, where are you? Don't move, I'm coming. You shouldn't say that. To you. And with no warning, the lights reactivated. I squinted into the bright light. So radiant that I couldn't see. Are Kanae and the others alright? My vision was gradually restored after being blotted out with dazzling white. There, I can finally open my eyes again. I looked around the white room. Kanae was safe, along with everyone else. I spoke up without a second thought. She's gone. Glass wrap was just there a moment ago. Astonished, I looked around, but she was nowhere to be found.
ケイちゃん、みやこちゃんがどこにもいないの。
Do we save her now? I know, let's search for her. The door was suddenly unlocked, as no time to further arouse our urgency. The doors opened horizontally, indicating we should move on to the next room. Were the lights in the next room out? I couldn't see a
あと
thing.
10秒で扉は閉まります。速やかに部屋を移動してください。10、
Oh, we have to go before the door closes.
8、7、
移動しなかったらどうなっちゃうの？リカ怖いよ。
Do we all die if we don't go now?
わからないけど、何か嫌な予感がする。そうね。 ゲーム放棄とみなされるかもしれないし、みんなで移動しましょう。
Everyone started to move with Natsuki Sensei's words.
3
Just go! What are you waiting for? The door closed, occluding our vision in darkness. Everyone held their breath, probing the situation. I could hear something. What is that? What is this noise? No voice. The lights turned on. Oh, that's her! Whoa, 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 whoa! She was kidnapped and now she's here? No, no, no! What is this? What is this?
安藤さん、みやこちゃん。
Can we save her somehow? I was speechless before that unbelievably intense surreal sight. She stared at us with wide open eyes. Her eyes and her shrieks implored us with a disturbing degree of eloquence, insisting that this was all some sort of misunderstanding. There was no doubt about it. It was class rep in her school uniform bound to that ominous chair. It was definitely Ando, but why? What is this? Seriously, what is this? My clenched fists were wet with sweat. My heart beat so strongly that it was like a bell tolling in my chest. My breathing was shallow and my vision went red. I couldn't look at her shameful state, but the more I thought about it, the more my eyes were fixated on her. I couldn't avert my gaze from that terrifying sight. It was like my feet had been bolted to the floor.
安藤美也子ゲーム拒否につき資格喪失ゲームから除外
Is this what happens when someone gets eliminated from the game? The robotic voice came on again. Alarm bells went off inside my head. I can't look. I mustn't look.
ゲームオーバー
Oh no! She's getting shocked? What the crazy stuff? What is this game? Can you stop with that? I can't deal with her screams anymore. Our bloodshot eyes bulged like they were ready to pop out from their sockets. The brutal surge of current flowed through her body, burning her alive. Our bones looked like they could break at any moment from her white knuckle grip on the edge of the armrest. As her calves stiffened against her wheel, the muscles suffered from the aggressive flow of current. Her head stood on hand as the excruciating electric shock destroyed her muscle tissue and caused her nerves to go airy. Our muscles were so taut that it was as if they would tear themselves apart. Can you get this over with? That's crazy! The scent of her burning flesh and hair filled the room. Her nose grew runny, tears streamed down her face, and drool bubbled over between the gag and her mouth. Of course, all of that moisture evaporated.
やめて、死んじゃう。みやこちゃんが死んじゃうよ。
Yeah, no shit, can I? Of course she's gonna die. 1 plus 1 is what?
ではダメよ、おかりさん。いや、先生、話してください。みやこちゃん。
Don't touch her, please. This game is insane. Okay, so that's gonna be people that's gonna die here. Natsuki Sensei returned Kanai as she was about to run over to Ando. Isn't she dead already? What? Whoa, 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 what? Whoa, 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 whoa. What is happening? The electric current made her lose control of her bladder, causing them to involuntarily constrict and expand. Oh my god, god damn it, can I get this over with? Please? What the Don't play this game. Don't play this game. Her fried brain likely couldn't even incorporate the fact that she had just skip. Get this over with. Yeah, I'm not going to read that. Imagine the smell of fried brain in that room. Can't she die already? How is she still alive? The current finally ended. Her small frame went limp as a result. Her eyes rolled back in her head as bubbles formed between the gag and her mouth. Okay, she's dying, finally. Please, just get this over with. No one could say a word. Everyone was dumbfounded by class rap's quivering body with their eyes rolled back in their heads. Kanai and Makiba's sobs echoed in the room, filled with a foul odor that stepped at our nostrils.
安藤美也子除外終了です
I imagine the smell inside this room. The lock was released and the door
移動
opened.
しましょう。さあ、みんな急いで。
Ahoy Sensei supported Kanai in their dazed state, calling out to the rest of us to get a move on. I came back to my senses at their sudden panic shout. She's right, we can leave Kanai and the rest here. Sensei's right, we have to move.
落ち着いてね。走らなくても大丈夫だから。ゆっくりと。さあ、歩いて移動しましょう。
We all nodded and began to head towards the door. Then, why is Rika crying now? Can you not? No, I'm done with this already. I noticed Makiba had sunk to the floor crying. Makiba, are you okay? Can you move? She raised her head after I approached and called out to her. Her face was a mess with tears, bloodshot eyes, and disheveled hair. Makiba, known for loving stylish things and paying close attention to her appearance, was a wreck. My heart sank. That's how unbelievably cruel and gruesome the disaster that class rep brought upon herself was.
リカ動けないよ。足が震えて立てないよ。リカ かちゃん。
Kanai distanced herself from Natsuki-sensei and rushed up to Makiba. She then lowered herself beside Makiba and gently rubbed her shoulders. You okay? I can carry you on my back if you're having trouble standing.
ダメです。でも動けない。リカ、動けないよ。
No good. Her words had lost any sense of coherence to her traumatized state. Her legs quivered in fear and it didn't look like she could stand properly. She definitely couldn't move on her own. I looked over at the door. It was still open. Aoi-sensei stood beside it, looking over at us with a concerned expression. Okay, I have a concerned expression now because we're gonna stay for this episode. If you guys want me to continue this, I will try to endure this game. It's different. It's traumatizing. I have nothing else to say. Guys, stay goody goody or don't. And bye.